Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Today's video is going to be a walk around video of the 88 Dodge Ramcharger, aka Alice. Sorry about the road noise, guys. Got a major highway runs in front of this shop. Seems like every time I come out here to record, somebody's got to drive by. So just bear with me on the road noise. We'll jump into this, make it a short, sweet video, and probably give you a direction of where this truck's going. As we start off here, this is a 88 Ramcharger. It has a, per se, custom lift on it. It's got jungle gym brackets for suspension, 52-inch springs in the front, 56s in the rear. The front is a 2-inch lift spring pack. The rear is a 4-inch lift spring pack. That is done with the jungle gym brackets. Roughly, the truck sits about 7 to 8 inches worth of lift. She's got a 40-inch tall tire on her with a 17-inch Pro Comp beadlock wheel. The specs on the wheels, I don't remember. I have them somewhere. If I can find it, I will do it in a later video if enough people are requesting that. Other than that, it's pretty much a stock drive line in it. It's got a 318 TBI motor in it, which is a very tired out 318 motor. And I mean, it's extremely tired to the point where anything above 3,000 RPM, it wants to push oil out of the valve cover. Transmission is a automatic 727 3-speed. Truck does not have overdrive in it. And if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I've crawled underneath it and looked. It's got a 241 transfer case. It does have custom drive shafts in it for the amount of lift it's got. It's running high angle driveline shafts in it. So at the T case, it's got double cardian joints in it. They are the 1410 or 1450 U-joints. I don't remember. It's one of the biggest ones that you can get without getting into a lot of customization stuff in it. Needless to say, I shouldn't break those unless I'm doing something stupid. Front bumper is a jungle gym front bumper. It does house the Smitty built 12,000 pound winch with synthetic rope. The winch is there in case I need it. I've never had to need the winch yet, and I'm hoping to keep it that way. We'll see. It is running Dana 60s front and rear. The front axle has a Eaton E-locker with 513 gears. The rear axle is 513 gears and a spool. This truck used, even with the spool in the rear, was my daily for a little while. I do not recommend running a spool on the street, just if you're trying to keep tires alive. These tires haven't even been on here a year yet, and I think just within the short amount of time of me driving it on the street, I've killed half their life. I do have crossover steering on it. I do not have hydro assist yet. That is coming here in the next few months, because this truck desperately needs the hydro assist for sure. Trying to figure out what else is in it. It's got Smitty built XRC harness seats in it that are bolted to the factory Dodge base plates for the seats, with a Corbo seat bracket adapter. It does have an early 80s grill in it. I really like the grill. I don't think it's going to stay in this truck for what I have planned. One, because these grills are really are starting to come hard to find, especially certain pieces of them. And two, I'm going to cut the grill for what I have in my mind of how this truck's going to turn out. Other than that, it's a fairly solid truck. It does have rot in the rocker panels, the lower cab mounts, and in the floor. That is also going to be probably the next coming up videos, is going to be fixing the rot in it, because eventually I want to cage this truck. I want to do a lot more with this truck, and with being able to safely wheel it the way that I want to wheel it and where I want to wheel it, it needs a cage. There's going to be a lot of custom sheet metal type of deal stuff for this truck. I'm going to show you a way to do rock sliders without cutting out your rocker panels and welding in sheet metal, you know, welding the rock sliders into the rockers. I'm going to try that. I don't know how well that's going to work. If it doesn't work, I might just weld the rock sliders in. But who knows. But with that being said, I'll do a quick loop around the truck, show you guys exactly what all those parts I've mentioned, you know, where they're at and how everything's kind of set up in it. Eventually, I know there's going to be comments on this one, and it's in the welcome video for the 2-wheel drive ramcharger. We're going to get to that truck. I don't have a lot of parts lined up for that truck right now. I have some, I don't have them all, but eventually that truck will come into limelight. But with that being said, let's go ahead and show you guys exactly this truck and point out anything that I might have missed in the little spill there. But like I said, you can see the Jungle Gym front bumper, the front Dana 60 with the Jungle Gym brackets, some of them, the crossover steering, the front drive shaft for this. You can partly see the rear there. That is a rear Dana 60. Again, as you can see, it's riddled with rot. That's all going to get fixed. The 40-inch tall Pro Comp tires on a 17-inch bead lock. These are real bead locks. These are not fakes. You can partly see the very tired out 318. The massive dent from the last wheeling trip in this truck. Slightly kind of custom cut lower rear quarter panels. Again, probably some more of that drive line. It's gonna be kind of hard to see up in there. I don't have really a lot of light on where this truck is parked at the moment. She is dual exhaust off of the headers. But I mean, other than that, guys, that's pretty much how this truck is set up. Plans for this truck, once these 40s are burned off, is going to be roughly about a 42-inch tall tire. I'm planning on maybe dove nosing this thing. Once I dove nose it, that's going to bring the front end in a little bit more narrower. That's why I don't want to cut that grill. I have a grill for this that I'm willing to cut up. Going to be doing a tailgate setup on this truck. The hatch works, but I want a tailgate. That way, you know, trail repair, anything like that, I can just plop the tailgate down and work on what needs to be fixed on the tailgate. With dove nosing this, the battery's gonna have to be relocated. There'll be a video on that. Like I mentioned, there's going to be rock sliders done to this truck. Possibly some rear quarter panel armor. We'll see about that if I can get that massive dent out of the passenger side quarter. Eventually a cage. The cage is gonna have to wait a while, or wait a little bit, but that's that. I have a Magnum 360 that's going to go into this truck. The 360 needs to be rebuilt. It's coming out of a 2000 Durango. I will not be running the injection system from the Durango on this truck. I will be doing some sort of aftermarket injection system. I haven't decided yet. But gonna throw the 360 in this truck probably once the 318 just finally lets go. There will be, when the cage gets done, custom dash done in the truck. There's nothing really wrong with the dash that's in the truck, but with the cage, I want to lay out the gauges the way that I want to lay them out. There will be a lot more wheeling videos with this truck, for sure, because that's what I built this truck for. If there's anything that I've missed that you guys want to know more information on, leave it down in the comment section, and I will try to, you know, either answer them in the comments or, you know, in the next video. But with that being said, guys, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. We're just starting out, but there's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming on with these trucks. There's also one other truck that is in the intro that will be kind of hit here and there with it, because it is the daily, it is the tow pig. That would be the red D350 truck that's in the intro. Other than that, like I said, guys, leave a comment, subscribe, like. We'll see you in the next one.